Nigga wanna see me fall, yeah. Talking dollar with my goal, yeah. We gon' run around the globe, yeah. You gon' want that shit from home, yeah. Kawasaki on the road, yeah. Yeah. Nigga wanna see me fall. Stephen Curry, how I ball.
Alright guys, what is up? Is HKins here with another story time. Now, this story time is about a time when I caught my friend, not Mr. MTV2, or however, I can't remember his name now, but it's not him. But I caught one of my friends beating golf at their grandma's house when we both spent the night there as a sleepover. And it started off with a normal day pretty much. I woke up, I was just playing normal games, getting like reps in and stuff on I think it was Fortnite, or I forgot what game it was, and this was like a year ago or a few months ago. But I was just playing games and stuff, and then his brother and him were at my front door, and like just wait like knocked on my front door. Someone my I think my sister answered the door, and then she walked up and walked into my room and told me. I was like, okay, I'll play with them. And I walked into the front door. I was like, all right, hey, y'all go back to y'all's grandma's house or wherever y'all came from. I'll meet y'all out there in excuse me, I'll meet y'all out there in a couple of minutes. All right, okay. And I went over there. We played for maybe most of the day, and then all of us were like, hey, why don't we all spend the night at their grandma's house, or so like spend the night at someone's house. And they asked to spend the night there at their grandma's house. She said yes, and then I had to go ask my mom. I was like, hey mom, well, I had to ask Miss B first. I was like, hey, is it cool if my mom says yes to me spend the night here and I spend the night? And wait, we told her why I want to spend the night, just so we could all hang out. And she was like, I don't care, anytime you want. And their grandma's pretty cool. And yeah, and it went on to, like, I went over to my house again, asked my mom if I could spend the night. She said yes. And then as the day went on and stuff, I brought my stuff that I was going to use to spend the night there, because really their grandma lives right next to me. And so it wasn't that far of a walk, obviously. So I just got my stuff, walked down there, and then we all got set up and stuff, and we decided what movie we were gonna watch. I think it was like Scary Movie, like the first one. It's a remix of Scream, but it's a comedy. It's hilarious, but anyways, I'm not gonna go into detail about a movie. This is about me catching my friend, wedding. And we were all doing like truth and dare, and then like normal fun sleepover stuff. And we weren't really talking about games or much. We were talking about school and like what was going on. And as we went on, my friend was like, you know, um, yeah. Well, I'm trying to think of a name we should call him. No, let's call him Zach. Zach said that he was gonna go to the restroom, and I was like, okay. And so he walked in there, and was gone for about maybe 20-25 minutes. And I got a little bit like suspicious of what was going on. And and I was talking to his brother, and I was like, hey, I'll be right back. He was like, okay, what are you gonna go do? I was like, I'm gonna go check on Zach, see if he's okay. He was like, that's kind of weird, but okay. And so I went into the hallway, which the bathroom was right next to the room where we were sleeping. And I put my ear to the door, because I'm not gonna look under the door, like, if anything, if he's on his phone or whatnot. But I heard like a clapping sound, like, and so I just automatically assumed that it was him jerking off. So I instantly just like ran and just slammed the door shut behind me whenever I ran back in the room. And I was just like, I just grabbed my phone out and started playing music, and like Lil Pump or something like that, because that's what I used to listen to. I don't listen to Lil Pump anymore. Um, and I was just extremely like, I was just caught off guard by that. Like, I thought he was just like not feeling good or something. And whenever I walked, like, no, I didn't walk in. He walked back into the room that we were all in. Well, me and his brother were in, because that was the room we were gonna sleep in. He walked back in there, like, how whenever you get done beating off, and then like you don't want to look like you're trying not to make it like your boner poke out, so you like pull down on your pants and stuff and like tuck it away, and it doesn't really work. But and you're trying not to act suspicious, so you're like looking up and stuff and keep looking down and up and stuff, trying to make sure it's all good. But so he walked in the room pulling down on his shorts, like making sure it wouldn't like appear. And I straight up just looked at him. I was like, I can't believe you do that at your grandma's house. He was like, do what at my grandma's house? I said, I heard you beating off in there. And his brother's face just went like from laughing at a video that he was watching, and just complete straight and looked up off of his phone and like not phone, the screen that we were watching a scary movie on, and just looked up and was shocked on what I said and stuff. And Zach tried to like cover it up, and he was like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do that. I was like, yeah, you can try and cover up as much as you want, Zach. I heard you. And you're acting like as if you were to just get done and walk in a house or someplace. And he was like, I don't know what you're talking about, Aaron, so you can like stop assuming shit. I was like, I'm not assuming anything. I knew. I put my ear to the door because you were gone for like over 20 minutes. And I heard a little... Like, so you can stop being your little pecker at your grandma's house, which is extremely nasty to do at your grandma's house, by the way. And so yeah, he just admitted it, and like we were cool with each other for the rest of the night, and we just went on with our night and stuff, and found a mouse later that night. It was pretty scary. I threw a flashlight at it and hit it in the head. I'm pretty sure I had concussion, but that's not part of the story, and nor will it be a story. Yeah. Moral of the story is, don't jerk off at your grandma's house. It's nasty and somewhat disrespectful. And yeah, that's basically all I have for today, guys. If you want more story times, I'm going to be doing my side of the story on Mr. MTV2's him getting a guy shot me in the neck with an airsoft gun. I'm gonna do my point of view of that story from my next video. But other than that, I will talk to you guys later.